Like the Duggar family and their dozens of J-named children, Buick has embraced words beginning in EN for their SUV lineup. Where an Enclave evokes massive imagery and an Encore is a little bitty bonus after something good, both of these names make sense, even if only on a proportional level.
And then there's the Buick Envision. This compact SUV slots right in between those other two N-named utes. Now, if its name is supposed to conjure grand possibilities, then based on the simplified and almost generic exterior styling, I'm struggling to envision them.
Inside, however, things get better fast. This Chinese-built Buick makes a good attempt at American-style luxury. Leather-covered surfaces, stitching, and faux wood grain trim pieces give it an expensive vibe.
There's a wireless phone charger and a good balance between physical buttons and touchscreen, but despite all of that tech, there's little doubt that this SUV is definitely targeted to a more mature audience. And that analog clock screams it. Not that there's anything wrong with analog or anything that's mature. Buick knows their audience, and that is actually a really good thing.
Headroom is great in the front. Seats are comfortable and easily adjusted for all the different sized, age-appropriate folks who will most likely be purchasing this car. And in the back, it's almost as good, but not as immense as the legroom.
The leather seats are nice and comfortable back here, and there are plenty of amenities for your passengers. USB ports, temperature controls, and a really nice soft touch armrest. Just make sure that the seats are already reclined, because otherwise they're just a nicely upholstered torture device. Overall, your friends are going to be really comfortable back here. Maybe they should have called this the Entourage. No, never mind. Hyundai already tried that.
Cargo space isn't chintzy either. There's plenty of room back here to haul stuff, and the 60/40 split rear seats fold flat easily. The base model Envision 1 SV starts at around $33,000, including destination charges. And it gets you into a 197 horsepower, 2.5-liter four-cylinder front-wheel drive version that includes heated front seats, a hands-free liftgate, 18-inch wheels, and rear parking assist. Upgrade to the Essence trim and you get more safety features like lane change alert, lane keeping assist, and rear cross-traffic alert. Other more high-end options that come standard on the Premium and Premium 2 trims become available to tack on too. That includes stuff like navigation, yes, that includes Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, leather seats, and maybe my favorite feature on any modern car, rain-sensing windshield wipers. Envy. Our all-wheel drive Premium 2 ride here with the panorama sunroof and driver's confidence package goes for just over $48,000.
That ain't chump change, but at least this one's got a beefier 2-liter turbo engine that's mated to a not-so-bad 10-speed automatic transmission. It makes 252 horsepower, it gets up to speed quick, and keeps the Envision moving really nicely. Fuel economy is listed at 22 miles per gallon, which lands the Envision somewhere in the middle of the compact SUV pack. And oh, what a pack that's becoming.
The Envision has some notable competitors in the Acura RDX, Lincoln MKC, Cadillac's forthcoming XT4, and I'd even throw in the Lexus NX. And as a budget-conscious option for Audi's Q5 and the BMW X3. If you've got a hankering for a Mercedes, the only slightly smaller GLA might fit the bill. That's a lot of sharks in the water. You know, if Buick builds another SUV that they slot between the Envision and the Enclave, I'm thinking they might want to consider the name Enough.
As for the driving experience, it's a little stiffer than I would have expected, meaning it's comfortable, but not like a lazy boy on wheels, which for my money is absolutely not a bad thing. The Envision is built on a platform that's similar to the Chevy Equinox, and it's a competent one.
The Envision Premium comes with GM's Hyperstrut front suspension system, a torque vectoring rear axle, and a multi-link rear suspension, so dynamically, the Envision's handling is capable plus. You won't find a sport mode, and there are no paddle shifters here though. But again, I think Buick knows their audience and knows they're not looking for those features. Smart.
I have to say, Buick's noise canceling system is probably one of the better ones on the market. You can't hear the road. It's nice and Buick-y in here. Maybe they should have called this the Buick envelop.
Whatever you call it, the Envision is a competent SUV up against some tidy competition. And not just from the luxury market, but even from the top end of slightly larger SUVs from the likes of Nissan and Toyota.
The Envision definitely has its strengths, but in our current state of SUV soup, with a lack of personality, it could end up just becoming invisible. Okay, I know that's not really one. How about enigma? What about entropy? Enabler.
Enzyme.
The Buick Enzyme. Yeah, I want to see what that looks like. I would totally drive an Enzyme.